What's good, everybody? So we're back with another video, and there's a mini live event in Fortnite about Diago and Fletcher Kane, so we're gonna check it out. And this live event is actually right there near Magic Mosses over there. So as you see, there's a beam shooting into the sky, causing a purple rift or pink rift. And last time we saw one time similar to this was with Kevin when he spawned, but that doesn't really matter because Kevin is like gone. Let's not think of that. Let's just go straight towards it. So, I'll see you once I get there. Alright, so we are here, and as you can see, there is Fletcher Kane right there protecting Diago, doing something with the portal. Alright, so we're gonna grab some loot, and we're gonna kill Fletcher Kane, and we're gonna see what happens when we eliminate him. Alright, so we got some weapons, and now we're gonna see what's going on between Fletcher Kane and Diago. So when you bump into Diago and you anger Fletcher, hey Fletcher, he will say, stay out of my way. Kane, deal with them. So then Kane will start attacking us, and he wants to protect Diago, and there's mostly one reason why. It's because that when Island was bumped to the gold, it was because that when Daigo defeated Shogun X, a bunch of gold was bumped to the island. Well, we don't know why, but it attracted Fletcher Kane, which Fletcher Kane later found out it was Daigo that caused this. So obviously, he had to get in touch with Daigo, and Daigo and him started working together. At least that's how I think it goes. But that's mostly the But yeah, it's mostly the only explanation that's really truthful. Otherwise, like if there's no explanation towards this that is real, then you might be saying like, oh, then this video is gonna be fake and you don't have a real explanation. Well, I really do. It's in the title. But we're just gonna see what is going on with Daigo real quick before we eliminate Fletcher Kane. So as you can see, Daigo has this mask. That was that mask medals hang upon the wall, but then took into his basement for the machines. And you can see that he's using 5 beams to grab something from the spirit realm. As you can see, it's going towards him and his force field, which is causing to give him electricity or like power or whatever. But you cannot enter this portal, and people are speculating that this is Star Wars from the Spirit Realm, or Star Wars owns the Spirit Realm, or other of those. And most of the speculations are true, because we're having a mini live event tomorrow about this. Now, no one knows if it's gonna have Star Wars or gonna be involved with Star Wars, but all we know is that next season will be 1 month long, and it will definitely have Star Wars. Now, obviously, the next season isn't until like 20 days. So, yeah. So, after this, we're gonna see what happens when we eliminate Fletcher Kane. Alright, we have eliminated Fletcher Kane. Now to go to Daigo. These interruptions are getting tedious. He starts walking away and teleports away. And the portal has been deactivated. Now, this is actually very crucial because, as you know, in the beginning of chapter 6, the portals only lit up when the 0 point shard hit the island. It started lighting up the portals, which caused the spirit realm to go through it. Now, this makes no sense of how he can have a mask that can turn on these portals with the same energy as the 0 point shard. Now, these are all myths and theories and speculations. None of these are completely authentic and real. These are just theories. But my biggest theory is that his mask will be very crucial to the storyline of chapter 6. Because he can use that mask to activate and deactivate portals. And he can use them to teleport. Now, we don't know how this is going to be involved with Star Wars, but most people think that Star Wars is the owner or the leaders of the spirit realm. Now, these are all speculations, as I said. These might not authentically be true, but they might actually be true. So it's 50-50. But that was an explanation of what's going on. And if you liked the video and you actually learned something about the storyline, consider liking. And if you want to see more content like this, funny content, maybe some goofy content, then subscribe and check out some of my videos. Maybe you'll like them. Maybe you'll not. It's your opinion. But, anyways, it's your opinion. So, bye bye. See you in the next video.